officially it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, Pickett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Pickett now from the gun here. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Cameron Jordan able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. But just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Dalton now to pass. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Andy Dalton. Johnson with a completion over the middle. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. This will be Dalton again. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand A field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Another chance for Dalton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw here, Dalton. He completes it to Olave. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 79 yards rushing now for Kamara. It's a 1st down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead will shrink to 6. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Simms going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Pickett now on 1st down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On the ground, it's Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Pickett will look to throw it here. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
23 yards to pick up there.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a catch. Damn. Oh. Let's see, they're going to call a penalty on this one. Booth review. Here it come. Here it comes, just like I figured.
This one, Dennis Allen not happy, so he has thrown the challenge flag.
It's under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got.
Damn right he kept them feet in bounds. That boy good as hell.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stays.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout.
Told you.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards that time.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run. Here's Harris. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Steelers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Pickett will try to throw for this. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. First and 10 for Dalton. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A busy night continues for Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Dalton here from the gun. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Throwing, Dalton. In the hands of Kamara. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Johnson's got it complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And it'll be Dalton again. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. So Dalton now. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
And the next-gen stats tell the story as he was traveling at better than 19 miles an hour.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. They run. It's Kamara. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither.
I cannot believe that. Even more realism right here. Dummy coach called a run play. God damn, just like the Seahawks in what was that, 2015? 13, 14, I don't know.
They're down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Yeah, Dalton was off all game long, playing just like a subpar, low-rated quarterback.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
That momentum right there felt sick. That shit felt so real. The way he like tried to wrestle away from the heavier guy. Dang, that was crazy.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Now
Man,
the Saints will use their
even though I don't have a high rushing number, it still feel good.
And talk over what to do next.
Love this gameplay, man. I ain't never playing with the fault again, yo. Yeah, y'all need to put these sliders in y'all game. I promise you. You're going to have a lot of people that's going to be like, they're going to be feeling it. They're going to love it.
Pickett.
They is on point.
It's Johnson.
We can talk. Really. This is major right here.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. Found a little room there.
You see that? You see that? Wait, man. Dude is a strong-ass runner. He still was up on his legs.
Here's 2nd and 5 now.
With a heavy 300-plus pound dude trying to bring him down. Najee.
This is Harris.
Dang.
Have to protect the
Dang.
ball and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I'm running that bit.
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because for what reason. We've seen it happen in college.
Bulldozing through the motherfucker. Look at him.
The Giants ran it one more time.
Strong. Hey, man, fix dude's face, man. He don't look nothing like that, man. That man deserve to have a face on him. What the hell? Najee, you gotta be disgusted with your face in this game, man.
On the give, this is Harris.
That boy just feel good running with this dude, man.
For just a couple of yards, second down.
Him and Derrick Henry similar, very similar running back.
Pittsburgh Steelers, and I think they might have something in this young rookie.